I finished 4 books in the month of February, which is a number I'm super happy with, so let's talk about them. Now, quick disclaimer, I do believe I've made a video talking about each one of these books individually, so if that is something you're interested in, please check out my back catalog, it would mean a lot to me. The first book I finished in February was The Only One Left by Riley Sager. It's a fun book, it's a thriller, you know exactly what you're gonna get. The twists and turns were exciting and different enough to keep me turning the pages, so yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Up next was Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I heard so much about this book and this universe going into it, and I was not at all let down. So if you have any interest in the series, I would definitely recommend giving it a try. It may not be your cup of tea, but it really seems that most people really love this series. After that came Dungeon Crawler Carl. Now, I personally listened to Carl in the audiobook format, but I will die on the hill that that is the superior way to do it. The narration is just so amazing, and the dialogue was witty and fun, and it kind of made me think of like Bethesda games in terms of some of their jokes and some of their characters. So if that's something that interests you, I would definitely recommend checking it out. And like I said, I would definitely recommend checking out the audiobook. And the fourth and final book I finished in February was Golden Sun, which, as I said in a recent video, was pretty much the perfect sequel to Red Rising. I really loved everything about it. It kind of cranked everything up in Red Rising to 11, so if you liked Red Rising, you're going to love Golden Sun. Currently, I am reading Morning Star, the third book in the Red Rising trilogy. I'm loving absolutely every page of it. I'm not super far in, as you can see, but I'm going to say there's a 99% chance I'll be done with this book by Thursday or Friday, so keep an eye out for that video. Additionally, I am listening to Carl's Doomsday Scenario, which is the second book in the Carlverse. I don't know if that's the right phrase or not, but that's what I'm going to call it, the Carlverse, because I think there's like 6 or 7 in it. And yeah, it's a fun listen. I honestly think I'm going to keep listening to them because overall they're relatively low stakes, so it's not taking up like too much of my RAM or anything to listen to those while I'm still reading something else. In terms of my next physical read, I definitely want to pick something out that's a little bit on the shorter side and preferably not in a series. I might read a book. I have 2 books downstairs that go together, so I'm kind of thinking about checking that out because it's still not as much investment as another Red Rising or as like the Mistborn series or anything like that, but we'll see what I end up settling on. But tell me, what was your favorite read in the month of February, and what are you currently reading? I'd love to hear all about it in the comment section down below. And please be sure to follow along for more book and reading related content.